Now, the Myanmar government has rejected all allegations of ethnic cleansing against its Rohingya Muslim population. The BBC's Nitin Srivastava is one of the few international journalists who has entered Rakhine state. He's met with internally displaced Hindus who say they're caught between the state and the militants. He has also investigated the claims by the Myanmar authorities that they discovered a mass grave of Hindus in Rakhine state in September. This is his exclusive report.
Kukubala is a new mother. Her baby is just 11 days old, but their future is uncertain. There are Hindus in Rakhine state, a tiny minority of just 10,000 people.
My husband and 6-year-old girl had gone for work that day. Terrorists called up my sister to tell her they have been sacrificed and we may meet the same fate. I didn't know what to do. The military evacuated us a few days later.
The Myanmar government says Muslim militants attacked and killed dozens of them on the 25th of August. They say the army had to move in and clear the Rohingya Muslim areas in northern Rakhine. But their actions have caused some 600,000 Rohingya Muslims to flee to Bangladesh. Both sides agree that Muslim militants attacked 30 police stations. But the international community says the scale of the army operation is unprecedented. The United Nations has called it a textbook case of ethnic cleansing. Kukubala is caught in the middle. She's one of 700 internally displaced Hindus who are being looked after by the government in Sittwe. Ashish Kumar Dhar has also suffered loss. He shows me footage of what the authorities say is a mass grave of Hindus in Rakhine state. He was one of the men brought there by the army to give them a Hindu burial at the end of September. The authorities say they discovered 28 bodies.
The area is stank and we had to dig for hours. I was only able to identify my daughter and my in-laws by the sacred thread and bangles they wore on their wrists.
It's very hard to believe what you're being told of out here in Rakhine state. Most of the visitors, including journalists and aid workers, are constantly being monitored. But clearly, the Hindus in this region, after losing their homes and loved ones, appear to have got sandwiched in a deadly conflict. One thing is clear. The fact the authorities are helping the Hindus means they are seen as supporting the state. I was not allowed to go beyond Sittwe and was constantly monitored. But I managed to escape the officials one day and a group of Hindus opened up.
We are scared because whatever is happening to the Muslims can happen to us Hindus. The government has given us identity cards, but not full citizenship. We can't get government jobs or travel freely. If we make demands, I'm afraid we will be next.
A few days after I spoke to Kukubala, she was sent back to her village in northern Rakhine with her 3 children, not knowing who might attack them next. Nitin Srivastava, BBC News, Sittwe, Myanmar.